I'm at the new Nature Trail Center here at the Hawk in Farmington Hills. Opened up just a couple days ago, and I think I'm going to do a plein air painting inside there today. Let's see how it turns out. I think I have my scene. A lot of beautiful dappled light. It's a beautiful, warm, sunny day. And I really like how that one tree at a diagonal is lit up by the sun, actually dappled light on there. So I think that's going to be my focal point. Here's my setup. My panel, it's a handmade panel on an MDF board I primed with a primer, a Michael Harding primer. It's on my leader easel with my shamrock palette and tripod. My colors today, titanium white, burnt sienna, ultramarine blue, cerulean blue, rose, what is that? Magenta rose, cadmium red light, which is already starting to leak, cadmium yellow medium, cadmium lemon. Here's a little liquid I'm going to use just for the underdrawing. I'm going to use a brush for the drawing. And then I got different knives here and even a nut nail here. That's just to sign my name. Got a rag. Time to paint. I'm going to do my underdrawing first. I have my drawing down. I did it in the cadmium red lights. And if it shows through in the final painting, that's fine by me. I don't mind if parts of that show in between the green. It'll add some nice pop to it. Now I'm going to start using the knife and adding my darkest darks. Got a very dark I made by mixing my ultramarine blue with my burnt sienna. I don't mix them all the way. I just take my straight edge. Just start to make some marks to establish its shape. And keep my shadows transparent. It's a tall tree next to it. I'm going to start establishing that. Now I want to fill in the panel with just basic local colors. I like to have a thin coat of paint all over it because I love to paint wet on top of wet. And so once I get the whole thing covered up with just basic shapes, then I can have the fun part of throwing thick paint on top of it. Got my basic block in now. Time to put some thicker paint on there. When I do it, I'll start with some blue, some ultramarine blue. Take some yellow. But yeah, I don't mix it all the way. Maybe a little bit of red. Neutralize it. There I got a nice marble color. So if I lay it in there, it gives me some nice marbleization, interesting colors. Mixes sometimes with the colors underneath it. That's what I want. It's fine by me. I can't necessarily control this part, and that's what I like, is to lose some of this control. Load up paint, load a lot of it, and throw it on there. Since I do throw quite a bit of paint on there, this does take longer to dry than, say, if I were to work in brush. Knives use up a lot of paint, so I find myself often squeezing more throughout my session as I need it. 45 minutes into it, I think I've got like a lot of basic shapes, some neat thick paint, especially along this tree with the white trunk. The one next to this brown one, all the color is the same all throughout, and I don't like that. I want to break that up and make that into different colors throughout it. I don't want too many areas with just the same flat color like this dark purple down there. I want to break that up with some different types of purples and grays within there. Okay, I've been working on this for a couple hours now, and I think I'm going to call it. I'm pretty happy with it. It got a lot of thick paint. I had a good time putting different colors all over. and now it's time to sign it. Signing a knife painting, especially with nice thick paint, it's hard to paint on top of that with a brush or a knife and do a signature. So I just use a common roofing nail, and I'll literally just etch my signature right in there. Looks like I finished my painting in time. That diagonal branch that was all lit up in sun is no longer lit up by sun. But yeah, that's one of the fun challenges of plein air painting, is how your things that are lit are no longer lit and things that are in shadow are no longer in shadow as you work. So you got to work fast and use your memory and do the best you can. Okay, time for that quarter-mile walk back to the car. But I had a good time plein air painting today. This park, it's a lovely one. I mean, we're close to traffic and I can hear the traffic. But if you could shut that part out, yeah, you do feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. There's a lot of trees here. It's very lovely. If you want to come to this park, it's on the west side of the Hawk Community Center on 12 Mile between Middle Belt and Orchard Lake Road in Farmington Hills. They did a great job with it, and I had a good time today doing my plein air painting, and this is what it ended up looking like.